How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Set, and welcome back to an episode of the Gothic Invasion campaign, attempt number 1, at the very least, in Europa Universalis 4. We're going to go ahead and keep going here. We're about to go to war with Kandar. I think we want to do this pretty quickly, because I'm worried they're going to ally someone else or get attacked by the Ottomans or something, you know? And we are rival to them, so this is a good opportunity to earn some more power projection. Yes, let's go ahead and get to war as soon as our morale comes a little further up. We have some new land now. Ooh, okay, I forgot about this. The fact that Genoa neighbors us sucks, but it also means that the Renaissance will probably reach us a lot quicker. And possibly, if Genoa still owns this land later, possibly other things too, like colonialism or whatever. I might jump over to them, to us through them. So, we're going to wait one more month, at the end of this month, actually. Okay, this is what I was worried about. Literally just happened. Ottomans have declared on Kandar. They're also at war with Crimea. Hold on. No, don't. No, not on them. You fool. Okay. This is not the end of the world. I think we can still make use of this, hopefully. I don't know. How do we do this? Might as well try. I don't see many ways this could go wrong. Although I'm sure they are there. I think we try to sneak in, you know? We gotta try something. If we could sneak in... I'm worried, though. I'm worried the Ottomans are... They're probably already moving, but they might chase down their army long enough. They might... You know, maybe we'll get a distraction long enough to be able to do this. Let's see. Oh, like that. Yeah, see, this is the problem, sir. Hey, I don't know. I mean, let's keep going. Keep going. There's no harm in trying. There could be, but... There's a small chance there could be harm in trying if the Ottomans vassalize them. Oh, gosh darn it. I was literally just a couple minutes too slow. Couple months in game. Okay. That's very annoying. It's very annoying of you, Mr. Ottomans. No. It's too late. It's too late. And that's just rude, dude. Okay, good. Ottomans have my back for once. Well, I mean... Can we get, like, money out of it? We can. That's actually kind of funny. Could we humiliate them? Might be able to abuse it either way. Yeah, we'll see if we can get some benefit out of it. Oh. I'm not gonna call Trebizond in this war, you crazy? Yeah, we get some war score by doing this, so... Well, now they won't even do that, really? Yeah, Kandar's making gains. Yeah, sure you are, bud. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely you're making gains, bud. Okay. Finished my coffee. So I can just look at this and focus on everything. Yeah, so I mean we have good manpower right now, I think. Ooh, there's a war going on here. Shravani conquest. Shravan is going toward Georgia. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. We'll probably try to get involved there. Will you let me humiliate you? So here's the deal. We're going to wait till the Ottomans get that siege, and then the second they get the siege, the second we peace out with them. And we're going to try to be cheap. Yeah, again, this is not the greatest land, but we just need any land we can get our hands on. So, yeah. I'm going to core it up and hope that we can do well there. But yeah, I mean, it's a decent little chunk of land. Again, it's the right religion and stuff. That makes a big difference. It will make a big difference, I'm assuming. For trade, it's going to help a bit. Certainly not bad. Okay, there we go. Alright, Kandar. They're not going to. Rip. No! I should have pieced out earlier, I guess. That's what I'm learning. Alright, whatever, man. Well, that's unfortunate. We lost an opportunity there. I would have liked to do something. Ay. Our imposing doom is closing in, little by little, in the form of the Ottomans. Alright, we gotta go to war with these mofos, you know? And I'm sorry, my dude. I know that you want this stuff. Oh, you don't actually. Oh, how nice then. Alright, cool. Trebizond, you gonna help me out, bud? Cool. Alright. We're gonna come over here. Get ready for this. Muscovy. Okay, Muscovy has allied us. We are maybe not in a great position even still, but we're in a better position, that's for sure. Okay, that is really, that gives me a little bit of breathing room. The slightest, tiniest bit of breathing room. Okay, cool. Cool. It's about time to go to war, I think. Yeah, I'm glad I looked at that before declaring. Guria or Kartli should be our war goal. Support. Okay. Give me a moment, sorry. We're gonna declare. Okay. Let's go in here. I'll tell you what, we're probably gonna need it in this war more than the last one, so there we go. Manpower recovery speed, among other things. Cool. We don't have... Oh, hold on. That's what I was going to do after I got my stuff done up there. I want a admiralship. I want free points. I'd like to get the clergy some land. Good clergy. Yeah, that works for now. Cool. That'll help out with some stuff. Cool. And we have an admiral now. Ooh, 6 maneuver. I don't know if that's great or terrible. One of those. It'll be good for capturing ships and like less attrition, stuff like that. It has good uses. Don't get me wrong, but it's kind of weird. Oh, we can't actually finish coring it. That makes sense because of the fact we're at war with these boys and or with Georgia, and Georgia has clues. Hey, Trebizond, yo, fool. What are you doing? My dude! My dude! What the hell? What the hell, man? Super not cool. Alright, I mean, we lived, but yeah, it's not nice. Ow! Alright, they have no leader. Alright, we captured 2 ships. Maybe that was fine. One thing I haven't thought about is we could join the Empire if we get next to it, couldn't we? I don't know how. I know how we could do it. Well, I don't think we could take that. I think it's too far to core, but there's no way to join the Empire, right? I don't think. Yeah, so we adjacent to the HRE. See, that would be nice, but I think we're going to have too much development by the time it gets relevant. I don't think that's going to be worth it. I think it's more likely that we become Emperor. Hey, not Emirati. Trebizond, yo. Yo, dude. There's stuff to do. We're just waiting until we get lucky with this. Nope, not yet. We are going to vassalize Circassia, by the way. I think Circassia is a decent little area here, and it's kind of like covers this border area. Okay. So, yeah, they're going to go siege our stuff. Doesn't matter. I'm going to try to get them out of Sorrow before that becomes relevant. So, yeah. So, I've actually been, recently, I've been working, well, this has been something that's been in the works for a good little while. For about a year now. I've been in the brainstorming process. So, I haven't actually really done too much, obviously, if I'm still brainstorming after a year. But, I have recently been reading this book. Well, I already read the book. It's a short book, really, about something I've been wanting to know more about for a while. So it's nothing super. It's not like this is brand new news to me. But recently, I've had somewhat of a minor fascination with the Aragonese and Catalan. I cannot speak. Almogavers, they're called. If you don't know about them, they're pretty interesting. And you'll see where I'm going with this and why this is related to this campaign, somewhat tangentially. I've been reading about the Almogavers of Catalonia, mainly. Which were, if you don't know about them, it's a really cool little niche of history. A little facet of history. Of medieval European history, where essentially it was a group of what's it called? It was a group of mercenaries, but it was mainly Catalan and Aragonese, like shepherds and farmers who lost their work or in the off season started becoming mercenaries. And at first, the Almogavers, we're just waiting for this siege to finish, by the way, and for some war exhaustion to tick up. And so the Almogavers were like these mercenaries who worked in companies for like the Crown of Aragon. Holy crap. Oy. That's amazing. Wow. So there were these so they were like these mercenary companies that kind of worked in like southern France and on the border areas of Aragon against like the Moors, you know, in taking Valencia they helped, I believe, stuff like that, in Majorca. And then they helped in the War of Sicilian Vespers, taking Sicily for the Crown of Aragon, which is the reason why Aragon starts with it at the start of this game. And Naples as well, I believe, which is a little later, but still. Now, Almogavers were like these mercenaries, and they were pretty badass. They basically were like, the Mediterranean equivalent of Vikings, right? Like, they wore very light armor, right? And they were like shock troops. Even though they were infantry, they were more like shock troops, in that they charged at their enemies, like, did charges, was their main thing. It's pretty badass. Again, I've been researching and reading about them. Like, for instance, the fact that they, when they yelled, or when they ran at their enemies, they would yell, I believe it's Desperta Ferra, which means like awake iron, which is pretty badass. That's pretty metal. I mean, literally, they basically say awake metal, like metal come to life, as they would bang swords on their shields. They would bang their swords on their shields and making. Or I think they even had like specific, like they made flint like sticks or something, and they would bang them against their shields or blades and send sparks flying everywhere. So their enemies would just see a row of troops sending sparks flying in the air as they like screamed ferociously, which is pretty terrifying. Okay, hold on, let's pause this talk for a second. Ooh, okay, I think we have to go fight these guys, honestly. And I probably should have done this earlier on, but I think if we want to vassalize them, we gotta crush them. But in any case, so these... Okay, we should be able to make it. Oh, that's nice, actually. Well, I don't know. Is nice? It's just going from one enemy to another, but... But so these Almogavers fought for the crown when it went overseas and stuff, you know? Hold on. That's lame. That they can go there and I can't. Hold on. No, I don't think it's going to stop them anyways. And so these Catalan mercenaries eventually ran out of work after the King of Aragon, the Crown of Aragon, took Sicily. Then he was like, yo, you guys are causing problems. You're terrorizing the locals and like pillaging and getting in fights with people. Like, this is not good. You guys got to leave. He basically kicked them out, even though they're his people, you know. They were... you know, it's like they were causing problems for the crown. So he kicked them out and sent them on their way. And they found work with the Byzantine Empire. And here's where you can see how it gets closer to this campaign's area. They found work with the Byzantine Empire, came over here, and this was in around the year 1303, 04-ish, I believe. So this was earlier before, this was in CK2 time period. When the Turks were just, and not even the Ottoman Turks, but just all the different Turkish groups like Karaman and everything, were starting to move in and take over Asia Minor. They didn't really have control over any of Greece or Thessalonica or whatever, or Thrace. And so the Almogavers were put to work fighting off the Turks and actually pushed a lot of them back and had some major victories until the group... Also, Crimea's at war with Muscovy right now. How is this happening? Because Kazan... Okay, this is good. This is good. I don't want to go to war with Crimea still because the whole Ottomans thing, but still, this is good. I'm trying to get to the end of the story because I know you guys are probably like, I don't care. But hopefully you found it interesting so far, though. And so these... so they were doing having a lot of good work underneath the Byzantine Empire until the leader of the company... Roger de Flor, I don't actually know because I don't think he was Catalan. I think he was actually by birth Italian. Roger de Flor, of flower. Doesn't really work in English. Roger de Flor. So I never know what to do on this one, right? Because like the nobility influence going down is nice, so you can use the general thing more often. But the tax modifier is also pretty good, and I think taxes are going to be probably our main source of income for a while. Or no, that is both on that one, sorry. The other one is manpower. Manpower's doing fine right now, but I don't know. I feel like, in general, I do this one, but I think I'm going to do this one this time. We can always switch it later. But yeah, so Roger de Flor was the leader, and he was kind of ambitious. And so at one point, the Byzantine emperor basically like ran out of money. He couldn't pay them anymore, and so Roger de Flor was like, "Fine." And Roger de Flor had already married I think that maybe like the sister of the emperor or something. And so he basically said like, "Okay, that's fine. I'll accept that you can't pay us if you give me rulership of all of Asia Minor," which really was just the coast that they had control of. And the emperor was like, "Sure," which should have been suspicious because, sure, he gave it to him, but like within a few months of giving him rulership, he had Roger de Flor assassinated. by like his dad or something, or his uncle, like some other royal in the Byzantine Empire, and it was like a coordinated strike. It was almost like Order 66 Star Wars style. Like all of a sudden they went like bam, 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 and just like started taking out everyone. Launched multiple attacks on the rest of the Catalan company, which was held up here in Gallipoli, right? All this sort of treachery. And the Catalan mercenaries had fought off. By the way, the Catalan mercenaries against the Turks had done like 3 battles where they are outnumbered like 2 or 3 to 1 every single time, and always won overwhelmingly. So the Byzantines probably should have been like, maybe this isn't the best idea, but they did it anyways. All right, so here, real quick, back in the game for a second. I think we are going to vassalize Circassia. I think it's going to be fine. They might be a little uppity, but I think we can handle them, and it'll be really helpful, I think. So let's do it. And having a vassal will help right now. We need more stuff to spend Diplo on, or we could use it. Although actually we should just, yeah, we should definitely do this, by the way. But beyond that, we need the. It'll be helpful to have the manpower pool of Circassia working for us separately. Anyways, so okay, not bad. Should be able to do this. Yeah, okay. So, the mercenary company was betrayed, and basically the Byzantines tried to wipe out the Catalan company. But the Catalan company basically started fighting them back, and was pinned up in the peninsula here in Gallipoli, and fought a battle like 10 to 1 against the, or like 8 to 1 against the Byzantine forces, and still managed to win. Literally, they, oh shit, okay, that's fine. What? They gave Armenia back as well. Now that's annoying. Okay, well, I mean, the good thing is we are now good to get out of this war. So, I mean, that's fine. So, yeah. The Catalan company fought overwhelming odds once more, managed to destroy the, what's it called? The Byzantine army, and from there just started rampaging all throughout that area, literally basically destroying the entire farmlands area there. It was all like fertile before, and basically reduced it to, you know, ruin. And that's pretty epic on its own. This is a lot of options, so I'm trying to think. I think Armenia, because we're about to try to smash them. Shirvan is not an option. Crimea would be good. Genoa. Let's do Genoa. And so they and there's a whole bunch of other stuff where they then eventually, like, long story short, eventually they went and conquered Athens and Thebes. Like the Aragonese. The Crown of Aragon actually owned, a lot of people don't know this, the Crown of Aragon owned Athens for about, and Thebes, basically this area, this province, and slightly more at some points, for about 75, 80 years, which is pretty impressive. Most people don't even think of that, or know that. So, it's really interesting. But in any case, long story short, one of the things I noticed here while I was playing this episode is one of the main groups that this book I read that was talking about it, the exploits? Is that the right word? You know, the deeds of the Catalan company. One of the things they talked about was one of the other groups that was under the employ of the Byzantines that eventually had like a blood feud with the Catalans. It was called the Alani, or the Alans. But it is a different group than the like Alans that were in like Western Europe or whatever, or further west. It was actually a group from the Caucasus, the northern Caucasus region, and I think that's where this name comes from, Alania here. And I really don't know much about this area in real life, but that's just an interesting little fact that they were like working for the Byzantines over here. They were kind of like. They were described in the book and described in the chronicles of the Catalans as like red-haired people. So like maybe they're like Celtic or something. I think we don't really know too much about them. But anyways, that's kind of interesting. A lot of stuff is connected, you know. So are we gonna be able to get these guys loyal? Probably. Also, we do have some pretenders, by the way, if you didn't see that. What I think we need to do here, because this is somewhat concerning, is build up another mercenary dude. We have a good general, so we should be fine, but still. Anyways, though, I think there's a lot of really cool little facets of like European history or any history that, you know, a lot of people just you don't know about until you read. And same for me. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm better because I know and you guys didn't. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. Because there's plenty of things I have no idea about. I'm not debating that. But it's like, who would think that a group of people from a small area here, north of the Caucasus, fought Catalans in basically Thrace, right? That is so strange. Like the fact that another thing that happens in this game now that they've added is I don't remember the name of it. There's a country that can pop out of like Muscovy or whatever, right in this area. This country, right? No, this is Astrakhan. I don't think they start with cores, but there's an event spawn country that can appear over here that is actually Vajrayani, because it's a group of like Buddhist nomads that were from like the Tibetan steppe or whatever, who actually made their way over here historically. And that's another little facet of history that, you know, most people probably wouldn't know about, and I didn't know about until this game spawned them one time. Now this is bad. This is bad. This is real bad. This is real bad. Oh, wait, we rolled a 9. Oh, no. Oh, thank goodness. That was almost terrible. We could have had our whole army stack right there. But we didn't. I probably should have built more. And that's why I built that one, but clearly I probably need even more. Alright, well anyways, though. Sorry to blabber on with a little story that most of you probably are like, why is he talking about this? But hopefully you enjoyed, and we finished our war off in the meanwhile. Next episode, we'll probably go to war with Armenia, or possibly like Shirvan, we'll see. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe for more if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.